All right, we're gonna get out of here. Oh, all right, all right. We are back with 450 main event number two. We are gonna wait just a second for all these riders to join in on us. Man, that was a crazy 250 main event races today. If you guys were watching on Skirt's channel, if you haven't, I will leave the link to his channel down in the description after everything uploads. But looks like we are just about getting everybody in here. First main event for 450s, we had 8 of them, then 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we got everybody in here. So we are just going to go ahead and get this going. Custom event. Supercross. 20 minutes, strong deform. All racers, nighttime. And here we go. All right. So, main event number 1, we saw Barry Bars actually taking home the win on that. Now, the big question is, can Tate, our 450 points leader, bring home the overall? Because between him and Barry Bars, whoever wins this moto wins the overall for the day. So it'll be very interesting to see who's gonna win. And I do want to point out that TC Wood actually had a fantastic ride at main event number 1 as well. So hopefully he can do that again. All right, here we go. Final race of the night. Gates down. Looks like either Barry or Tate got the whole shot there. But once again, Barry Bars is up in first. Tate sitting right there in second place. If you guys watched the post-race interview, Tate said he really needs to work on consistency, so hopefully he's able to focus more on that and closing the gap on Barry. Right behind Tate, we have TC Wood with another great position here. And then we have Crypt Keeper back and forth. We're going to go ahead and fix this camera real quick. We usually use the drone cam for these races, but the drone cam just does not work for this track. So, ooh, Skirt up in 5th, Kuno in 6th, Handyman down in 7th. So Skirt making a couple moves already as we are about to come up on the finish of the first lap here. So first lap is done. Joker lane is open. Once again, if these guys do not take that Joker lane, that is 20 seconds added onto their final time. So these guys definitely need to take that Joker lane. As TC Wood gives Tate a little love tap there. TC Wood riding fantastic tonight, but Crypt Keeper's right there behind TC Wood. Tate trying to close that gap between him and Barry. Barry's looking at going to 1-1 on the day. Tate going 2-2. So hopefully he's able to make the move there. Crypt Keeper making a move on TC Wood. So our top four is identical compared to 450 main event one. And we got Tate taking the Joker lane and Barry Bars taking the Joker lane. So their Joker lane is done. They are safe. TC Wood has not, and neither is Crypt Keeper. And I don't know. And Kuno has taken it. Skirt has taken it. And Handyman has taken it. So all the 450 riders except TC Wood and TC Wood making a move. But once again, TC Wood and Crypt Keeper have not taken the Joker lane, so TC Wood is leading his first ever lap here. That is very exciting, but Barry Bars does not give it up. Barry makes the move, so Barry takes over first place. Once again, Crypt Keeper is right there, but Crypt needs to take a Joker lane. So that is going to add on a couple seconds, and he will drop back probably 2 positions here. Same thing with TC Wood, but Tate is right there sitting in 4th place. These guys are all battling for first place right now. And Crypt Keeper is able to get around Barry. Barry trying to stay right on his tail. Taking different lines here. Barry trying to stay lower. Like, the big thing here is if Crypt Keeper does not take the Joker lane again, and neither does TC Wood. These guys, I think they're forgetting that they need to take a Joker lane. But these guys need to take that, otherwise, like I said, it is 20 seconds added onto their time. So right now we have Crypt Keeper up in first, Barry Bars in second, Tate in third, and TC Wood back in fourth. So same thing as main event number 1. We got Kuno up in 5th, Skirt up in 6th. So Kuno did make the move on Skirt. Handyman staying right behind Skirt here for 7th place. Now I'm going to try and keep my eyes on this battle up here because, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, but Crypt Keeper and TC Wood need to take that Joker lane. It's 20 seconds they cannot afford. But let's say Crypt Keeper does not take let's say Crypt Keeper does not take the Joker lane and he keeps racing, he will actually end up either in 6th or 7th place. So that is definitely not something that he wants to do. Same thing with TC Wood. If TC Wood does not take that Joker lane at the end of this race, that will be a last place finish for TC Wood. So Barry Bars making a move on Crypt Keeper. Crypt Keeper still sitting in 2nd place. Oh, Crypt Keeper did take the Joker. So Crypt is safe. And TC Wood has left. I don't know what happened there. So TC Wood is out of the race after that fantastic start that he had and fantastic ride he had in main event number 1. It's sad to see. Think he I'm thinking he missed the Joker lane again, and he finally realized that he's absolutely screwed. Even though on this track the Joker lane really ain't that far out of the way compared to the previous 2 rounds. So TC Wood is out of the race. Barry Bars goes off the track there. Crypt Keeper is safe now, so it is a battle for 2nd place here. And for first, I should say. But not too far behind them, we got Tate sitting in 3rd. We got Kuno. Since TC Wood has dropped out of the race, Kuno has moved up to 4th. Everyone from 4th, 5th, and 6th have moved up positions. So Kuno's moved up to 4th. Handyman has moved up to 5th. Skirt, even though he's in last, he is still in 6th place, which is 1 position better than what he had in main event number 1. But these top 3 guys are keeping it close, though. And as I said, if Tate can move up to 1st place, he will win the overall. But right now, the way that things are lining up right now, with Crypt Keeper sitting in second place and Tate sitting in third, Crypt Keeper would actually win and finish the day in second place because this is the last main event for the day. So we got Kuno still sitting in fourth. Everyone's kind of spread out a little bit here. Trying to look for a battle, but it looks like we don't really have one. Barry Bars holding on to a 2-second gap over second place. And third place, Tate is not too far behind. He's only 5 seconds back behind Barry. So with just under 12 minutes left of this race, there's still plenty of time for these guys to make a move and either win the overall on the day or move up a position. But Kuno is closing in on Tate. Kuno really, we haven't seen a whole lot of during the WSX series. So seeing him move up on the 450 points leader, that's great to see here. But we will take, I took a quick glimpse at the times. It looks like everyone's kind of close in times, though. We got Barry Bars running a 1:12.15 as he goes off track here, and he goes down, which allows Crypt Keeper to make a move and Tate move it up. So right now, that will allow Tate to win the overall, I believe, if he wins. So Crypt Keeper now sitting in first, Tate sitting in second place. Tate going on the inside. Tate makes a move for first. Tate takes over first place. Crypt Keeper is now second. Barry right there in third. We are going to have a very tight battle for first place for the rest of this race. We are coming up just about to the halfway point of this race. So these guys are going to be pushing balls to the wall, as Barry has on the back of his jersey for a while. Big balls, because this dude takes big lines, but big lines come with big risk. So hopefully he can save his bike and keep riding consistently as he makes a move over Tate. And now he's trying to close in the gap over Crypt Keeper here. Barry taking the inside line. And Tate is still hanging in there as he goes inside, but not enough. Barry going all over the track here. And able to almost hang on to his bike there, but that allows Tate to make a move for second place. Crypt Keeper still sitting in first, but behind second and third we have Kuno. As I said in 450 main event 1, if you are behind a couple guys here, the biggest thing is keep these guys in your view, because any one of these guys can go down, as we just see Crypt Keeper goes down, so that allows Barry to move up to first, Tate in second, Crypt Keeper in third. But if Crypt goes out, this is exactly what I was going to say. If any one of these guys go down, that allows Kuno to make a move. So Kuno has moved up to third place now. Crypt Keeper has dropped back to fourth. Tate still sitting in second. Barry sitting in first. So right now, Barry is still able to hold on for the overall win by going 1-1 on the day. Tate will go 2-2 on the day, so that would be second place. But for the rest of the lineup, it is anyone's game. It is anyone's race, and these points are critical with only having 2 rounds left after this week. So these points, every point counts as Crypt Keeper makes a move over Kuno. So Crypt Keeper has moved up to third place. So the top 3 is sitting identical to what main event number 1 was. We're going to take a look. We got Handyman sitting in fifth. Skirt tucking front like he usually does here, but still sitting in sixth. So we did have a very tight battle for first place here, but it looks like all these guys have spread out a little bit. But we can take a look at their lap times real quick. We got Barry Bars running a 1:12.15. We got Tate running a 1:12.77. Kuno running a faster lap than Barry at a 1:12.12. And Crypt Keeper is right there with Kuno and Barry running a 1:12.16. Handyman running a 1:13. And Skirt running a 1:15.74. So these guys are running on strong D form, which is definitely showing with these slower lap times compared to what they had in 450 main event 1. And Kuno still sitting in third. Crypt Keeper sitting in fourth. Pretty sure Kuno just made a move here. As these guys go side by side, who's going to have a better drive going into the turn? And Kuno's able to hold off. Sorry, I had people blowing on my phone over here. I had to send a couple messages back. All right. Crossing the finish line, we have 6.5 minutes left. We got Barry, Tate, Kuno, Crypt Keeper. We're going to keep an eye on this battle for fourth. Or for third, I should say. Crypt Keeper is not giving up, though. And Kuno's definitely showing why he's a previous champion here. But as I said, he has not really shown out this WSX season. So we got news. TC Woods game wigged out and wouldn't let him take the Joker. That is unfortunate, man. That's very unfortunate. TC Wood was having a fantastic ride. Probably one of his best rides he's had ever since I've been in the league. So I really hate to see him have that happen to him. I mean, it is a game and it is racing. But at least he showed up. He got a couple of points. That's all that matters. So Barry's still sitting in first. Tate still sitting in second place. So right now, I know I keep saying it, but right now, if Barry can hang on for 5 more minutes, Barry Bars will win the overall on the day. But I don't think that will be enough to take the red plate. Yeah, that's not enough to take the red plate at all. Tate has been winning almost every single race. So Tate, after this week, he will hold on to the red plate still. And Crypt Keeper and Kuno still going at it. So Crypt Keeper was able to make a move over Kuno. And that allows Crypt Keeper to move up to third. So the top 3 is identical compared to 450 main event 1. Kuno sitting in fourth. Handyman and Skirt in fifth and sixth. Skirt not really looking comfortable there. As he always says, he's a mother tuck fronter. And he's definitely showcasing that this week. So Crypt Keeper sitting in third. And the thing with Tate has 4 minutes left of this race. He's only 5 seconds behind Barry. He needs to be pushing. He is riding more consistent than he was in main event number 1, so that's good to see, but he needs to get that extra speed to make closing the gap as Kuno tries taking the inside line on Crypt Keeper here, but it comes up short. There's still a big gap between Skirt and Barry, so I don't need a blue flag just yet. So Crypt Keeper is able to open up the gap over Kuno here to about five seconds between him and Kuno. But between Crypt Keeper and Tate, it's about a 6-second gap and about a 5-second gap between Tate and Barry. So these guys are all evenly spread out. After that crazy battle for first place, a 4-way battle that we had, that was definitely a lot of fun to watch for a second. But Barry definitely showing up this week, showing why he is the reigning WSX champion. But even if he does win this week, that is not going to be enough to take over the points lead. It does close it just a little bit, but with 2 rounds left of this WSX season, 2 points a week just is not going to cut it. And Handyman's still sitting in 5th. Oh, and Barry did make a move on Skirt, and I apologize for not doing the blue flag. And Skirt did move out of the way, so Skirt is paying attention. And we have just under 2 minutes left of this main event number 2 for the 450s. And everyone passing Skirt here. And we got about 1 minute left, which when Barry crosses this finish line, we will have 2 more laps. And Tate did have about a 5-second gap between him and Barry. That gap is dropping back to 7-8 seconds now. But they all have room between one another here. So we got Barry sitting in first, and yep, we are going to have 2 more laps. Tate still sitting in second, Crypt Keeper in third, Kuno in fourth, Handyman in fifth, Skirt in sixth. Yeah, we had a little bit of excitement for a little bit there, and once everyone kind of spread out, that's where it kind of died down. But all these riders are looking really good. And if you guys have watched the past couple rounds of our WSX series, the 450s usually have about 12 to 14 riders, but as you can see this week, we only had 6 of them show up, so it is unfortunate that a lot of these riders didn't show up this week, but for the ones that did show up, it is a blessing to them because it is more points in their pockets to take home at the end of the day. So hopefully this does play a huge part in a lot of these guys' points and in the standings, which, by the way, if you guys want to look at the standings and the points and keep up to date with the league, we have an official Discord server. And I will leave the link for that down in the description as well. We have a VIP fan zone where if you don't have to be in the league, you can just be a fan. You can join the server and still enjoy everything that us riders and racers do. And it's also a great opportunity to chat one-on-one with your favorite rider, especially if you watch this every single week. So that link will be down in the description after the live stream. And Crypt Keeper looks like he's trying to close in the gap onto Tate, which if Crypt Keeper does get this, that will allow Crypt Keeper to win or come in second place here. And we are on the last lap. Forgot to point that out. That's my bad. So, Barry Bars, one more turn, reigning WSX champion. And there it is. Barry Bars with a 1-1 on the day. Who's going to hold on to it? Tate will. And Tate got it. That was close. So Barry, 1-1 on the day. Tate came in second. Crit Keeper coming in third. Kuno coming in fourth. Handyman looks like he's going to come in fifth. And Skirt coming in sixth. So we are going to go ahead and get Barry in here and see if at least Barry joins, and we will definitely get Tate in here too. And we are just waiting on Skirt here to finish up his race. And I don't know. I don't think Barry's going to join.
I hope he doesn't.
All right. So we're just going to jump right to this. Tate, take us through it.
Oh, I was riding good until Barry got over their track, and I think he took me out twice. But other than that, it was all right.
Yes, we will definitely take a look back at that and make sure everyone rode cleanly. But thankfully, even though you went 2-2 on the day, you are still holding on to the points lead. So what's your focus going into the last 2 rounds of the WSX series?
Well, I'm not sure if I'll be able to make them, but if I can, it'd probably be consistency again.
Come on, you said that last week.
Yeah, I'm actually going to Hawaii next week, so.
Oh man, well, I hope you have a lot of fun and safe travels, and hopefully you do show up, because you are one hell of a rider, and seeing you win that championship would be amazing to see. So
Appreciate it.
Mahalo. That's what they say in Hawaii.
yes,
Fine, I haven't gone there yet.
but all right, so that is it for round 3. Hopefully you guys watch on Skirt's channel the 250s, and thank you for watching on my channel for the 450s. I cannot wait until next week. As I said, we have 2 more rounds of racing, and as we heard from Tate, he might not make the next 2 rounds. So now, if he doesn't show up, the championship for the 450s is up for grabs for really anyone. So please.
Well, Rocker, real quick.
What's up?
Is Tate in the running? Because I missed the last 2 weeks, so I don't know if Tate's in the running or not.
Tate is our points leader.
Got you. Okay, so he definitely has a lot to lose not being there next week. Okay.
Yeah. So please tune back in next week and the week after for the final 2 rounds to see who will take home the championships for both classes. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful week, and we will catch you guys next week.
Yes, sir.